Hello, everybody, everyone, and welcome to Beach Cat Cinema Corner. All right, physical jazz hands there. Okay, all right, okay, I'm done there. Whoops, I got a little excited there. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
All right, guys, there I have a spooky trailer for you guys this time, and the name of this is called Do Not Enter. Whoa. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, without further ado, let's check out this trailer, shall we?
It's called the Paragon. It's an old hotel down the shore. It's where the legendary gangster Meyer Lansky stashed his missing $300 million.
Are you guys
Meyer
seeing
Lansky.
this?
Everyone that's gone looking for this money, never been heard from again.
Sounds dangerous.
This is worth it, though. Doesn't seem like it's completely worth it. Ah, whoa, and the cabin in the woods.
Drill. Search room by room, floor by floor.
Okay.
What the?
It's nothing.
Yeah, right.
A powerful secret has been shared with me. What must be done must be done.
You're all gonna die.
Show the blinds. Come on.
Possibly. Wow, what was that?
What must be done must be done. What must
Do
be done
not run. What? Panic. Okay. Do not enter. Duly noted. Okay, I won't do that. Okay, you got me. Right. Yes, absolutely. I will not enter. Yes. Sure. No problem. Wow. Okay. Well, that was a little short one, and there. That's called Do Not Enter. It didn't say when it was coming out. I will follow up and check on that and see if I can find that. The release date of that. So it's supposed to come out this year. I don't know if it came out already or sometime maybe during the fall. Probably I would say probably around Halloween, maybe in October or so. Man, this one, what struck me though, what would definitely convince me to see this movie in itself, is because it did one from the studios that brought Cabin in the Woods. Now I don't know if many of you guys have seen that movie. I thought that movie was amazing. That will go down in history as one of the wildest horror movies ever filmed. Any kind of scary, you think of it, and it was there. And then how they just programmed all these scary. I mean, from the kids, the demon under the bed, to in the closet, or the Hacksaw the slashers and all that stuff. You name it, it was there. Oh man, that was by and large a really phenomenal horror scary movie that I enjoyed. Again, the Do Not Enter. Now, yeah, it looks like it's like either an entity or some kind of person that's been locked up in this place for who knows, God knows how long they've been. But that's just the thing, guys. Let me ask you guys something. Would you go into a place that if they give you X amount of money, I say maybe over $1 million, to go and check out this place that has been abandoned for years, a place that has been not only abandoned but also abandoned and haunted over the years? I mean, what lengths would you go to actually do something like that for X amount of money? And I mean, then the saying that, I mean, you shaked on it, and there's an agreement that if you somehow do whatever it is that you have to do either you got to stay a night at the place or conjure up whatever it is, which I think that's a bad idea. You see that? You see how that turns out. Yeah, or basically you just say like just to stay like to stay the night, and then if you can stay one night and survive. And that's something that I've been thinking of, pondering that myself. I would probably say, for me, years ago, I would say sure, not a problem. Yeah, where I gotta go. Now I mean, like, well, geez, it's really things like that. They mess with your mind sometimes too, right? I mean, these are not like people who's act simply trying to scare you, although they may have something, props or something like that, to where they are watching you while you're there. So the proof that you actually were there, you got to have cameras, right? Cameras got to show proof or whatnot. I mean, you just can't say show. But even if you had, or if they give you a camera, you have to show proof, right, that you were there. I always thought about that, and because I know there were networks that have done things like that. MTV is one that comes to mind. They had a program where you had to. There were, I can't remember. Guys, maybe help me out with that. There were, I think it was 4 or 5 people that they'll have. But they had to go in separate, but alone. They had to do a task for those stuff. If they all of a sudden they say, "Ah, man, I'm done," then they get eliminated. So usually it's down to it really comes down to one person, because there'll be the one guy, he'll be either on the laptop or whatnot, and he's scoping you out. He's got the camera. It's like he's letting you know, like, hey, okay, so you need to go right around that corner, go to that room number 213, right? And then, okay, you do 213, you go into room 213. Okay, I say, now you have to set these little idols, something there on the floor, and you got to sit there for about 15 minutes. Would you guys do that? I mean, it's pitch black. The only thing you got going on is probably lights. And the lights are probably on your camera, and that's usually about it. I do, if I recall correctly, I think there was also a NVGs. NVGs is an acronym for night vision goggles. Okay, that gives you that gives either us as audience or the people the chance to kind of see, because you got to know where you're walking, because you might be you're stepping in a hole or stepping in something else that's would be that would consider to being uneventful, or not uneventful, but dangerous. So, gosh, I don't. I mean, you gotta have you really have to have a strong heart. You really gotta be tough, because the thing is that it's the mind that plays with your mind. I mean, if you just sit in the dark, I mean, even if you just go in your bathroom or a place where there's no window, sit there in the dark, sit there for, who God knows, or maybe 5-10 minutes, and just, I mean, what goes into your head, what's going through your mind, and that's why a lot of people, and me included, I like to go to like some of these like the theme parks that have like some of these haunted movies, like Universal Hollywood. They'll have, I think, like Knott's Scary Farm. They have like Six Flags also too would carry a lot of these these things. And sometimes they'll have individually. They'll have a group. They'll rent out their house or whatnot and make it to a haunted house. And some of them really go to the great lengths, and they do a phenomenal job with haunted houses and whatnot. And sometimes you have to sign, and some in particular ones you have to sign a waiver, because sometimes the things that it'll do to you, or nothing that it shouldn't be detrimental to your health. I mean, I've heard like stories about people getting hurt or whatnot, but that's why the waivers are very, very crucial for that, so they don't get sued Because yeah, because man, some of these people are so good they will scare the pants off of you for sure. So, but you know, I guess needless to say, I mean, and that's why some of these things they have these movies when they put on there, and that's why I say like the Cabin in the Woods was definitely on my list of the things that like you got to be. Oh, be on your toes on that. Guys, without I got nothing else to say. I think I'm done. Guys, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next movie review. Take care, if you dare.